Hey y'all, welcome on in. My name is Alex, the creative llama. If you see the red live box floating around above my head, that means I'm live, but if you don't see it, you are just catching the replay. I'm just hoping that my camera is facing the right way. Now that happened the other day, now I have this fear that like it's not working, and now my live's not popping up. But give me 1 second. There we go. Now I can see y'all. I can see that I'm live. Now I gotta find my live. But when y'all pop on, say hey. We are going to do a craft of the transfer that just came back in stock. I wanted to do this before it leaves us again, if it does. So if you loved this transfer, this one is called Those We Love. It was one of our most requested to bring back. I wanted to do this with y'all really quickly tonight in case you wanted to see this done. So comment the word memory, MEMORY, and that will send you the links to everything, including this guy, which is 25% off. So we're going to do this project tonight. I know I put in the poll like what type of what season craft y'all wanted, but I didn't know that this had restocked when I sent that out. So we'll do a fall craft tomorrow. But I wanted to do this one because I was dying to do this when it came out, and then it sold out before I could even get my hands on it. So, hello y'all. Let me get this shared over into the broadcast channel. If you are new here, make sure that you join my broadcast channel. That's going to be the best way to know when I'm live, and to get, your voice heard for like what you'll want to see from me. So, hello, hello, hello. All right. So this is the cutout that goes with this transfer. It has this little frame with y'all. It has this little like cutout, so you can get it just with the floral frame by itself, or you get the backer and the frame. Okay, both are 25% off until midnight. Hello. So we're gonna keep this really simple. We're gonna paint the whole thing black. I'm gonna paint the frame black, and then I'm gonna do the flowers in gold or a nominee, and then we're gonna do the wording in vanilla. It's gonna be very, very simple. You could do this as detailed as you wanted. You could do it however you want. I just think that the black and gold, the black and nominee is just simple and beautiful. Okay, now I don't really need to wipe it down, but I'm just going to just getting all that glue off. But we're going to paint the whole thing black, but you could paint it white. You could paint it, y'all. I've seen people do all sorts of things. So please paint this to match, what works for you, what you like. I just really like the basic black and gold and white. You grab a paint brush. Hello, Karen. Hi, Michelle. Hello, Janice. Hi, Marcy. Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? I hope y'all are doing fantabulous. Today's been a busy day. I got some painting done today. And lots of cutting done. Ran out of boxes. Those should be delivered tomorrow, so you should see a ton of orders be shipping out tomorrow. So lots and lots got done today. Hello, Sue and Lynn and Melinda and Diane. Hello, y'all. All right, so I'm just going to paint this all with my black chalk paste. You could use acrylic paint, chalk paint. Use whatever makes you happy to paint, okay? I do like painting with our black chalk paste because it does cover really well. Hello. Yes, happy Tuesday. Hi, Darlene. Hi, Terry. Our keyword tonight is memory because we're going to do this guy. That came back in stock today, so I thought, let's jump on it. Let's do it. That way, if you didn't grab it the first go around, you can grab it now. I don't know if they'll restock it if it sells out again. So if you missed out on it the first time, I would snag it today. And make sure you're a Perks member because then you get to save your 30%. Yay, you got your autumn mystery box. No power or Wi-Fi. Oh, man. That's frustrating. Okay, let me see if I can paint this without it sliding everywhere. All right. Getting this nice and covered. Usually with the black, it only needs one coat. Okay, let's dry this, and then we're gonna paint the frame. Hi, Joyce. We're gonna paint this guy in black as well. Hi, Sharon. Robbie, did they not call you? Hi, Tammy. Hello, Linda. You did painting all afternoon. Ooh, I love that, Janice. Yeah, so I didn't get a ton of painting done. But I got one piece pretty much finished. There's some liquid glass on it. If you're my friend on Facebook, like with my personal page, there's a little sneak peek for you over there. But I'm going to paint after my live. Okay, Robbie. Hi, Christina. Hi, Maureen. All right, so you can still see the outline, right? I'm going to move that over here. I love painting with black because it really only needs one coat. And we're going to paint this black as well. Hi, Cheryl. I'm going for a very simple, classic look, okay? Now, I know the black isn't for everybody, but you could paint it white, you could paint it gray, you could paint it however you want to. Whatever works for you. But, like I've said a couple times, I just wanted to jump on this before it left us. I don't know, it just came back today. So if you didn't grab it the first time, go grab it now before it's gone. And y'all, I need to do a paste order. I'm almost out of my nominee, which I'm hoping I have enough for tonight's project. And I don't have any vanilla, so I need to order some pastes. I am running low. Hi, Leona. Hi, Sandy. We haven't had internet for a week. I've had a hotspot. Oh, man, Karen. I feel your frustration. I feel your frustration, girlfriend. I was not in the same boat, but I was very frustrated last week with my AC. I can understand. Hi, Cindy. How are you? And, y'all, if you want to get this cut out, you can add it to a live sale order. It will be 25% off as long as you get the balance paid before midnight. So, I'll post about it in the VIP group if you want to claim it. All right, let's dry. But, how was everybody's day? Michelle Pryor hasn't asked the question of the day. What are y'all having for dinner? I'm going to go get something after this. I'm going to take a hot bath, and then I'm going to eat dinner and paint and cut more orders. Yes, my AC is working as of now. I agree, Maureen. I'd rather go without internet than AC. But it still makes it frustrating to not have your internet. You know, the things that you rely on a daily basis. I understand, Miss Karen. Chicken sandwiches, a picture of the new, ooh, yay! You had to get extra, I understand. Make sure you also grab the color of the month. I don't know how much longer this will last. We usually sell out like mid-month. Sloppy Joes and fries. I love it, Janice. She's like, I just want to paint. Michelle, I was bad last night. I ordered it. I need to go to the grocery store. It's just so hard to cook for one. It really is. Tater tot hot dish. Yum, Patty. Chicken and mashed potatoes. Ooh, pulled pork sandwiches sound delicious. Air fried chicken. Panda Express. Ooh, I love Panda Express's orange chicken. I'm surprised it's not on my face, Terry. Thank you. Surprised it's not on my face. Uh-oh. Y'all got Miss Karen wanting mashed potatoes. You got her wanting some taters. Mashed taters. You know, I think we've talked about this on here. I am not a fan of mashed potatoes. I don't like the texture of them. Anybody else? Or am I just the only weirdo? Lasagna. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, so here is our cutout. Yes, I wanted it to be all black. Okay. Yay, Janice. That makes me so happy. Please post your finished pictures over in the VIP group. I would love to see them. All right. Your girl got a little heavy-handed. I'm trying to figure out how to clean this up. I got a little paste on the side. It is, Lynn. It is. The cutout is 25% off. Yes, ma'am. Okay. I still didn't get it. There we go. There we go. Alrighty. So, I wanted it to be very, very simple. Black, white, and gold. Black, white, and gold is what I'm going for. Okay? So, here is the transfer. Okay? This just came back in stock. And like I've been saying over and over again, go grab it before it's gone again. I don't know if it'll come back after it sells out again. So, where is my wax? That's what else I need to order. I gave y'all all my wax last week in our mystery bundles. Where did I put it? All right, we'll just have to fuzz really well. Okay, so we're gonna fuzz this extremely well because I can't find my wax. Okay, so this is a fuzzing cloth. You can use a towel, whatever you want to fuzz. People always ask me, is that a new size? It's not. It's the normal size fuzzing cloth. It just looks giant on camera for whatever reason. But I'm going to fuzz this extremely well. This is going to add lint to the back of the transfer because you don't want the transfer to be too sticky, okay? Because if it's too sticky, what can happen is it can stick really well to your surface and it can lift the paint off of your surface. But then it can also stick really well, and then if you go to try to fight it off, you can run the risk of stretching the transfer, which we don't want to do. Hi, Dolores. You're with... You won't eat, oh, I missed the conversation. Yay, you do the patriotic part. I love peas. I'm not a pea eater. Nope. Katie, I don't know yet. I'm going to go get something. I don't like the texture of mashed potatoes. Nope. I need to get those, Michelle. Yay, Dolores. I just need to go to the grocery store. That's the thing. Or do an order for pickup. I like small peas raw, not to cook. Yeah, not too cooked. Yeah. Like, I'm not a pea. I don't like peas, green beans. I don't know. I can be kind of a picky eater from time to time. You would eat peas over dessert and eat... Oh my... Miss Maureen really loves peas. All right. So, we're going to lay this on here. And the great thing is that the backer board has the outline. Now, I'm not going to chalk the outline, but I am going to use that to kind of guide me where to put my wording and kind of make sure that it's straight. He's not here, no. That's okay, Dolores. Hi, Marlene. Dolores, you do not need to apologize, my friend. You're out there living your life, having a great time. I love that for you. Okay. We're going to push down, and I'm just going to chalk the wording, and then we'll do our frame, okay? Hi, Sandy. Peas with butter, peas and mashed potatoes. All right, so here's the other dilemma I have. I don't have vanilla, so we're going to mix up a little bit of vanilla and call it a day. Did y'all see our cutout of the week? If you comment the word memory, this is linked in there for you. I love how that guy turned out. I think he turned out really, really cute. Okay, we're going to mix a little bit of vanilla on our table because your girl keeps forgetting to order some. Cream peas, my mother-in-law. Ooh, leftover spaghetti. Now, I can get down with some leftover spaghetti. Robbie, try memory. Just the word memory. You don't like lima beans? I'm not a big bean eater. I don't know. Maybe I'm a little bit of a weirdo. I'm just not into the... Thank you so much for the stars, Karen. That's so sweet of you. You did not need to do that. I appreciate you. All right, let's add a little bit of Dune. My husband loves peas. I like corn. I can get down with some corn. I found this recipe for like a jalapeno cream corn on TikTok. And I made it when I had some friends over. When Thomas and I had some friends over. And oh my gosh, it was so good. Okay, I added way too much Dune. I think we went through this the last time. So I'm just mixing up a vanilla because your girl keeps forgetting to order more vanilla. So this step can be avoided if you have vanilla. Ooh, better than meat. I really love like sauteed vegetables. Like at a Mexican food restaurant, I love me some sauteed onions and peppers. I love that. I have not. I've never heard such a thing. Spaghetti tacos. All right, a little bit more white, I think. I added way too much Dune. Look at us. Look at everybody just sharing today. I love it. Y'all are making me happy. All right. This is way too much for this little part, but I'm just making my own little off-white because, like I've said several times, I don't have vanilla. Add that to the list to order. Alrighty. Let me wipe up my hands and then we'll chalk this. Hi, Lisa. Oh, Katie, I love me some Chewies. I love their jalapeno ranch. Chef's Kiss. It's so delicious. Oh, Maureen, you're so sweet. Corn spaghetti casserole. That makes me think of like in elementary school, like in school. I remember, even when I taught, like they would serve spaghetti. I mean, here in Texas at least, they would serve spaghetti, like spaghetti at lunch, but then they would serve corn with it. Do y'all eat corn with your spaghetti? Growing up, we never did. That was never a thing in my household. Not that I can remember. I always just thought when I was teaching, like, that's the weirdest combination. But I don't know. Maybe that's a thing. I don't know. All right. So we're going to chalk this on here. Making sure we get it all covered. That looks good. And I wish I had another jar, but I don't. So, lots of white, a little bit of Dune. I added way too much Dune to mine. Okay, we're going to lift this up. So you see how my transfer is sticking really well. I'm not going to pull it in the center because if I do that, it's going to curl. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to just kind of wiggle it up to help prevent that curling. Okay, now if I had wax, that would have helped that. Okay, I got a little bit of white in the bottom, but oh no, are y'all getting the wrong thing? What the heck? Hold on. I'm so glad you said something. Are y'all getting the right message? Y'all, technology does not like me today. All right. So it says, those we love don't go away. They walk beside us every day. Unseen, unheard, but always near. Still loved, still missed, and very, very dear. Okay. Hold on. I'll put the links down for y'all. I don't know what the heck is going on. What is going on? I did this before my live and it's not there. Okay, hold on. Sorry, y'all. Technology break. Here we go. No, I can see that it's working. Unless you commented a different word before. Oh, I see what happened. Wait. Is this from today? No, I see what happened. It's well, shoot. Okay. I see what happened. Oh my gosh. Bear with me, y'all. I'm so sorry. Let me fix it. Now, if you already commented the word, it's not going to work. And it says grab the pumpkin and signpost here. That's not what it's not the pumpkin and signpost. Grab the cutouts. Hold on. My bad, y'all. Let me fix it. Paste. Oh my gosh. You know, you think you have everything together and then I mess it up. Okay. If you comment... Oh my gosh, I messed this up horrible. Hold please. Let me fix this. Everything should be in my cart. Of course it's not. Log in. It did not save it. I apologize. Y'all are probably like, girl, this is not the project that you're showing me. Hold on. Create cart link, copy. All right, I'm fixing it. I'm fixing it. I promise. Paste. Update. Okay. There we go. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now, because I messed it up and some of y'all got a different message, and if you comment the new message now, it won't work. You won't get an updated message, unfortunately. So what I'm going to do, what is going on? I'm going to copy this and I'm going to drop the links to the cutout and the chalk supplies. Okay? Sorry, y'all. I apologize. I thought I had it all together. Hi, Angie. So, hold on. There we go. If you click on the message that I just sent, there's going to be 2 links in there. You can click on the cutout. It still has the wrong thing. What the heck? Hold on. I'm so sorry. That is still the wrong thing. Y'all, technology is testing my patience today. I'm so sorry, y'all. Paste. Update. Oh, what the heck? What the heck? Okay, let me just copy this for right now. All right, hold on. Updated message is coming. Hi guys, sorry, I'm trying to fix my message that I messed up. Okay, now this should be the correct stuff. So the message that I just put in, it's gonna have 2 links. The first link is going to be the link to the cutout. The second link is going to be to the chalk supplies. Wow, I made that really difficult. I'm so sorry. Okay, let me see real quick. Update. Yeah, let me just take this out. All right, update. There we go. Okay, so if you have not commented the word memory, you can comment it now and it should send you the correct info. If you already commented the word, I just dropped a comment in there that has the links to the cutout and the transfer. Wow. I made that really hard. I am so sorry, but I'm so glad. I don't know who said it. I'm so glad you said something. And my frame broke. Love that. It's okay. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually fuzz this a little bit more because it did stick really well to that surface. I haven't cleaned my transfer. I'm just going to fuzz it again. Now look, my frame broke. It's okay. We'll glue it and make it look pretty. Okay, so just be careful when using the frame. So, back to crafting. And I just realized I left my glue in the other room. Oh my word. It's real life around here, y'all. Real life. So, let's put this on here. And then I'm going to chalk the frame and the flowers in gold, or in nominee. Okay, so I'm just going to make sure that this is as straight as I can get it. Y'all are amazing. I might have to glue it first because, there we go. I got it. All right, I'm going to push down and then we're going to chalk everything in nominee. That looks good. So I don't have a ton of nominee left, so we're going to do with what we can. Okay, y'all, hit the heart button for me. Let me know that you're still here. If you haven't already done so, make sure that you comment the word memory and you share the video and you just comment your little heart out. That helps me out so much. There's ways to support everybody without making a purchase with everybody. You know what I mean? All right, so this is the color nominee. I'm using my multi-tool to apply this. A mini squeegee would work just fine. But I'm gonna go on the frame and we're just laying down this beautiful nominee. This was if you didn't know, this was a color of the month that was so highly asked to be brought back. They brought it back as a permanent color, which I wish they would bring disco out, which is like a metallic silver, out as this permanent. All right, getting this nice and covered. Just went and ordered. Ooh, thank you, Karen. No. They'll be shipped separately. Unfortunately, I can't combine orders. I wish I could. I used to do that and then it just became a big old mess. All right, we're gonna lift this up. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. That's where it broke. Look at that. Oh, you know what? Before I touch it and mess it up, I should probably dry it, huh? You're crafting tonight, Dawn? This for my, ooh, Marcy, that would be gorgeous. I'm just checking in on y'all's comments. Y'all, there's just something about nominee that just makes me so happy. It is just such a pretty color. I feel like a pretty color on any surface you put it on. It just always turns out so, just so pretty. All right, so here's our frame. I broke mine. Yours will not come broken, hopefully. I do not ship it broken. I've had people ask me that. No joke. Did you know that this was broken when you shipped it? Well, obviously not. I wouldn't ship you something broken. And I will tell you, I will have some of those in memory, or the Those You Love cutouts, the frame that I'm doing, in Thursday's sale. I have cut out like a stack of them, like 5 or 6 of them, and they fell. And the corner, let me see if I can show y'all. Like the corner, I know it's kind of hard to tell, was bent on all 5 or 6 of them. So I didn't feel right sending that, so I recut them, and so now I have like 4 or 5 of them left over for sale. So I'm going to have those in Thrifty Thursday. Let me grab my water and my glue. Didn't want y'all to think I was just walking away without like see ya, sayonara. All right, we're gonna clean this really quickly. Then we will glue, and y'all, we're done. So I like to spray mine with water. I like to take a baby wipe or a wet wipe or a water wipe to the front and just get all of that extra paste that's on there off of the transfer. I don't recommend letting, I don't even know what I was going to say. I recommend, here's what, rewind. I recommend washing your transfers right after you use them. It's easier to clean because sometimes when the paste gets dry on there, it's difficult to come off. So that's what I recommend. Hi, Patricia. All right. Now I got my board eraser. That's something else I need to order. Board erasers are back in stock too. So if you were needing some, add those to your cart. You get a 2-pack for $4. Okay. Wipe all that off. Turn it over. We're going to do the same thing. And I think this would be a great gift, you know, for somebody who maybe has lost somebody, for a family member. Y'all, people have been asking for an in-memory transfer for a long time. And they finally gave us one. And I don't know how long it's going to be here. Yes. The frame I got from you. Okay, good, Anita. I'm not joking. People really ask me, like, did you send me this broken? Well, no. Like, why would I do that? Make that make sense. I love oh, thank you. That is a retired transfer. I have 2 of those left. It's a big 18 by 18, Linda. So I can add it to your live sale order if you want that. You can totally cut it and make it smaller if you want to. Yeah, me too. I think they're seeing the need for it. So hopefully they come out with more. All right. Nice and clean. Put it over here. I'm going, look, I saved my thing, and I'm going to fix where I got paint where I didn't want it. And some of my paint lifted. I definitely recommend to wax. That'll prevent that from happening. Did you ever think about doing something for Memorial Angel? I have not. Oh, Kathy, I'm so sorry. Just checking y'all's comments. Doing a garden sign. Very elegant. Thanks, Terry. I agree, Sandy. Oh, thank you for the stars, Janice. Buzzing cloth mold. I mean, I use it for that. I probably should just get some paper towels, but then I feel like when I get paper towels in here, somehow, not me, someone else who does a lot of the cooking just comes in here and grabs them when the paper towels are out in the kitchen. Oh, Darlene. I'm so sorry. If you've lost somebody who's near and dear to you, which I think we all have, my heart goes out to y'all. Because Chris, things are always changing. And, you know, they want to bring in new designs. Because sometimes something will be really, really popular, right? And then they'll reorder it. And then the excitement of that transfer is gone. So that's a lot of times why they don't keep a lot of the popular transfers in stock, or they don't reorder them. It's for that reason. There's been several times that, you know, a transfer will be really, really popular when it first comes out. And then when they restock it, it just sits there. And then that clogs up room for newer, more exciting stuff. So that's why. All right, so I am just going to use the outline on the board to kind of help me. Remember, my frame broke. And of course, you want to stick really well and not give me any time to adjust. Give me a second, y'all. Ah! Hold on. That breaking kind of made it a little bit more difficult. All right. Hi, Teresa. Made the arch today. I waxed until I forgot to fuzz. Oh, good, Janice. Yes, we're all thinking about y'all and everybody who's lost. I mean, I can't imagine losing your own child. That's not how life's supposed to go. But anybody, really. All right, so I'm just kind of using this cheap old brush to kind of clean up the paint. Not the paint, the glue. All right. Hi, Phoebe. Thank you. And there it is. What do y'all think? If you like this project, please hit the heart button. You could do this in any color scheme that you wanted. Oh my gosh, y'all, that looks so good. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. What do y'all think? There's that corner. So, I'm going to drop the link to the cart link first in the comments, okay? This is going to be all of the chalk stuff, including the transfer and the colors that I used. Hi, Shanna. Now, you can, if you're just jumping on, you can comment the word memory, M-E-M-O-R-Y. Comment the word memory and it'll send you a message. Now, for my people who've been here the whole time, you were here for the debacle of the technology and not getting the correct message. I sent the links down in the comments. I'll send them again here in just a second. But you can comment the word memory and that will send you the supply list. The cutouts that I used tonight are 25% off. So you can get just the floral frame without the backer, or you can get the backer and the floral frame. Both are 25% off until midnight. That's what I was going for, Brenda. So here is the link to the transfer and the colors. Okay. Then here is the link to the cutout. So if you already have the transfer or you're going to order the transfer, here's the link to the cutouts. They're on two separate websites, but these are 25% off. So the frame, the floral frame by itself is $7.50 on sale. And then the frame and the backer is $12 instead of the $16. So links are in the comments for you. I love how this turned out. I'm so glad we did this because this just looks so pretty. And so classy, like you said. All right, let's do a giveaway. Okay. Our word is nominee. Comment the word nominee, and I will pick the 12th person. Not yet, Dawn. I will pick the 12th person to win some Happy Mail for me. You could, Chris, you could totally do it in colors. If you got the color of the month last month, the purple, that would look good. Majesty, or even this color of the month would look good. You could do it all different ways. But number 12 will be tonight's winner. So we've got Angie was number 1, Patricia was 2. Thanks, Diane. Thank you, Janice. Laura was 3. Cheryl was 4. Janice was 5. Karen was 6. Maria was 7. Leona was 8. Marcy was 9. Lisa was 10. Shanna was 11. And Miss Anita Matthews, you were number 12, girlfriend. You are tonight's winner. Please send me a message and I will send you a form to fill out. But y'all, go grab this transfer while it's still here. It sold out really fast last time. And like I said, I don't know when this is gone if they'll restock it or not. If we're okay. What do you mean, Sharon? I mean, you and I are fine. I don't have any problems with you. I'm just joking. Send me a message again, Sharon, and I'll check. Messages get lost. Okay, if y'all, before I go anywhere, if you send me a message and I don't respond within 24 hours, send it again. Because a lot of times I miss things. And when if you send me a message before I go live, right? And then you jump on my live and you comment the keyword, I will never see the message that you sent me before. So please, don't think I'm ignoring you, because I'm not. I just miss messages. Not intentionally. I do miss messages for that reason. So even if you go comment on a post with a keyword, the message gets lost. So if I don't respond to you within 24 hours or even a day, a full day, well, that's 24 hours to Alex. If I don't respond to you, if you message me in the morning and I don't respond to you by bedtime, before you go to bed, send me another message, because chances are I missed it. Never ignoring you, just things get missed. Okay, Robbie. All right, y'all. I'm going to hop off of here. I'm going to go get something to eat, and then I'm going to go paint stuff for our live sale. Go check my personal story, because there's a little sneak peek of one item that's coming to y'all on Sunday. And you can still shop live sale Sunday. Just comment the word memory. Link is in there. All right, y'all. Have a great rest of your night. I will see y'all tomorrow. We will be doing a fall craft tomorrow, okay? I will talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.